What's up, guys? Madness here, and I've been playing some Skyrim, and I got a nice little nifty trick to show you guys. And just a disclaimer, if you do this trick, it probably will sap every bit of fun you should have and would have had with this game, so do it at your own discretion. This is a really nice trick if you want to become a multi-millionaire in this game and be able to afford to buy anything you want whenever you want. And it's just a nice little exploit that comes through alchemy. So I want to start it off. I'm going to assume that you made it out of the cave all right, because it's just a tutorial, and I'm also going to assume that you picked up everything. I had about 287 units on me out of the 300 that you can carry, and I also did pick the lock on the cage that had the dead body with the magical equipment inside it that starts with everything. I had a lot of different light armors that value pretty high for the weight, and I left myself some carry weight just because on the way to Riverwood I'm picking a lot of flowers on the way. That's going to be key on the way to anywhere you go. Pick lots of ingredients up, mushrooms, flowers, anything that's anywhere on the way. Now when you go into Riverwood, the trader is the second house on the right. Make sure you step in on there. You want to empty your inventory so that you can hold a lot of different things. When you walk in, there's people arguing, whatever. Just skip the dialogue. It's a quest that you later can come back with. It's not important right now. Just sell him all your stuff. Make the most amount of gold for what you picked up in the beginning. Walking out, you should have about 800 gold, give or take. Really doesn't matter how much you have. Anything over 200 is fine. I actually leveled up during the process of selling it, and I dropped my first point into alchemy, the first perk of the tree. This is going to be kind of important. You want to level up your alchemy skills just because you're going to be able to make more and more potions, and the better potions you can make, the more money they are worth. Quests are going to take you out to Whiterun. You don't have to necessarily work on them right now. That's not going to be important. I'm actually going to show you how to get to the Lover's Guardian Stone, because it is the best stone that you can work from. Talk to this guy. Get a carriage ride. I think it's only 20 gold. Make your way out to Markarth, and he will take you there for 20 gold. And make sure you discover the area. I think it automatically discovers the stables for you, so you can always port back to it through fast travels. Make sure also on your way into Whiterun that you discovered that as well, because you will be coming back to it shortly. When you land in Markarth, there's a lot of juniper berries around. Make sure you pick them up. They are going to be your friend. On the map, though, where we're headed, I'm a little vague in terms of where it goes, but I'll mark it off custom destination. It's just above the river, and we'll be following the river all the way to the Guardian Stone. Like I said, though, make sure you're picking up all the juniper berries and everything on the way, because we will be using them a lot in the ingredients for this. When you right before you reach the bridge, there's going to be a forsworn camp there. Avoid them. It's just above the river, and I was way off on my first custom destination, so I'm going to remark it roughly where we go. As you get closer, you'll see the Guardian Stone appears on your radar on the top. So you climb up this hill. There's going to be a lot of juniper berries around, and usually you don't run into anyone that's hostile, but because it's night out, I ran into a wolf up here, so I had to take that out, which wasn't too bad. He had some stuff I could sell. I think he had a ring on him and a pelt. So it adds to the amount of gold that I can play with in terms of buying the ingredients. So this entire process of getting Loverstone should be pretty easy. You don't usually run into anyone up here. And there it is. Obviously, a lot of juniper berries around as well. And those are going to be part of the main ingredients for making these potions, which are also sold in local vendors as well. So grab the Loverstone, adds 15% to all your level ups. Really handy in leveling up alchemy as you do this trick. Not necessarily required, but it will help out from the leveling process. So let's head back to Whiterun. Whiterun I like because the general store is right next to the alchemist. When you enter Whiterun, just fly past everyone. It should be straight down the road. There's going to be a little market in the center, and Whiterun, the alchemist, will be off to your right. Stores are usually open around 8 a.m. until 8 p.m. and it's 7 in the afternoon. So we'll make our way in. Don't talk to her just yet. Skip right past her, go through the double doors in the front, and there should be a book on the door, on the table. And it gives you one to alchemy. Yippee, nice easy level. Now you can talk to her. And the ingredients that you want to look for, I usually buy out all the cheap ingredients. It really doesn't matter what you buy. Just spend all your money because you're going to be getting it all back right away. I usually go for all the cheap ingredients, just stuff that's inexpensive, gives you a lot of room to work with. And now, right now, you don't know any potions, so you're going to have to really burn through some ingredients to find stuff. Unless you find a online ingredients listing and what potions go with what. I'll include that in the description as well if you guys want to use that as a guide. You can look up any ingredient and its effects and be able to mix and match and find them out a lot easier. Otherwise, you have to waste ingredients to do it. It's pretty unproductive. But for the sake of this one, there's only a certain effect that I'm going to be shopping for as I buy everything out of the store. And that is the regeneration statistics. The damage, stamina regeneration, damage, magic regeneration. Slow is a good one. And a couple other effects that will be very easy to buy and very cost efficient, but then when you sell the potions back, you make an enormous amount of money. Now, for the sake of this entire trick, it's really handy for making a lot of gold, but mind you, you are leveling up and your weapon skills are not leveling up, so you're going to need to make a lot of damage potions, a lot of different potions that will increase your abilities to kill higher level creatures. So combining juniper berries and skeever tail, you get the damage stamina regen, which sells for a lot of gold. Juniper berries again is going to be your main route. Use wheat and get damage stamina regen again. And this is just a really easy way to make a lot of gold. Mind you, your alchemy is going to be raising levels, so as you level up, pour points into alchemy, keep on getting your alchemy up. Eventually, though, the alchemists will not be able to suffice the amount of gold that you're going to need for your potions, because your potions are going to be selling for over 1,000 gold a piece. And that's when the general traders become effective, and that's literally the next door house to Whiterun. I start selling all my potions to them too and buying out all their soul gems, and then start leveling enchanting and blacksmithing via the same way that you're leveling alchemy. So technically, on the PC playthrough when I played this game, I was level 20 when I finally did my first quests, because I had leveled up so much via alchemy, enchanting, and blacksmithing. So I had all the houses bought and I had not done a single quest yet. It's a really easy method. You make a lot of gold, and you can rinse and repeat. Just jump, fast travel from town to town to town, buying out all the ingredients and making potions from the ingredients and just selling the potions back for all your gold that you've originally spent. The main ones you want to go for, though, is the damage stamina regen or damage magicka regen effects, which you can look up through the guide in the bottom of the listing, or I'll overlay some ingredients that lead to those ultimate effects. So hopefully this helps. It's made me a multi-millionaire in this game, and really it made the game a lot easier than it should have been. Hope you guys like it. Peace.